Are Teslas actually safe in a crash, or is that just part of the brand image? The answer is not as simple as yes or no, because Tesla is not one car anymore. It is Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X, Cybertruck, and a whole system of batteries, cameras, software updates, and driver assistance. So we cannot judge Tesla safety from one viral crash clip or one Autopilot headline. We have to separate two things: how the car protects people when a crash happens, and how the car tries to prevent the crash before it happens. The physical safety story starts with the layout of an electric car. A Tesla does not have a large gasoline engine sitting in the front, so engineers have more room to design that area as a crash absorption zone. In a serious impact, the goal is not to keep the car looking perfect. The goal is to manage the energy, allow the right parts of the structure to deform, and keep the passenger cabin protected. A car can look destroyed from the outside and still have done its job if the people inside were protected. Another big advantage is battery placement. In Tesla vehicles, the battery pack sits low in the floor. That helps lower the center of gravity, which can reduce rollover risk compared with vehicles that carry more weight higher up. It also gives the car a planted, solid feeling on the road. This matters for Model 3, Model Y, Model S, and Model X. It does not make the car impossible to crash, but it gives Tesla a strong engineering base before we even talk about software. Model 3 is smaller, lower, and efficient. Model Y is bigger, more practical, and has become the Tesla many families compare against other SUVs. Model S helped prove that an electric sedan could be fast and serious about safety. Model X brought that idea into a larger SUV body. And Cybertruck is completely different, heavier, more rigid-looking, and shaped like nothing else on the road. These cars will not behave the same in every crash because size, weight, speed, and crash angle all matter. But they share the same basic philosophy: low battery placement, strong cabin protection, active safety features, and software that can improve over time. But crash ratings should never be misunderstood. A strong crash test result does not mean a car can defeat physics. It does not mean every accident will end safely. It means that in controlled tests, the vehicle's structure and safety systems performed well in specific scenarios. That is valuable, but real crashes are messier. A test lab cannot recreate every highway accident, every icy road, every distracted driver, or every high-speed mistake. This is where Tesla safety becomes controversial, because people stop talking about the body of the car and start talking about the software. Tesla vehicles have features that try to reduce risk before a crash happens. Forward collision warnings, automatic emergency braking, lane warnings, autopilot, and full self-driving supervised. In theory, this second layer of safety is powerful. A system that can warn you earlier, slow the car down, or help keep the car in its lane can be useful. But it also creates a dangerous misunderstanding. Driver assistance is not driver replacement. That is the most important sentence in this video. A Tesla can help with steering, follow traffic, react to certain objects, and make driving feel easier. But the driver is still responsible. The driver still has to watch the road, understand the situation, and be ready to take over. A Tesla may be very safe in a crash, but no Tesla is safe if the person behind the wheel treats the car like a robot chauffeur. This is why Tesla crashes get so much attention. When a normal car crashes, people often just call it an accident. But when a Tesla crashes, everyone immediately asks the same questions. Was autopilot on? Was FSD active? Did the driver ignore warnings? Did the software react too late? Did the car fail, or did the driver misuse the system? Sometimes those questions are fair. Sometimes the headlines are exaggerated. But the reaction is strong because Tesla represents the future of driving, and when the future crashes, everyone looks. The balanced answer is this: Tesla's physical safety and Tesla's software safety are connected, but they are not the same thing. The physical car is about structure, airbags, seatbelts, crumple zones, battery placement, and cabin protection. The software is about detection, warnings, braking, steering assistance, and driver supervision. A strong body does not make the software perfect. A controversial software headline does not erase strong crash engineering. Model 3 and Model Y are probably the most important cars in this discussion because they are the Tesla's most normal buyers actually consider. People use them for commuting, school runs, family trips, long drives, and daily life. Model Y especially has become the family Tesla, so buyers care about rear seat protection, child safety, rollover risk, emergency braking, and how the car behaves in real traffic. For a family buyer, the real question is whether the car can protect people when something goes wrong. Model S and Model X are the larger, more expensive side of the story. They helped build Tesla's early reputation for combining performance with safety. Cybertruck is the strange one. It looks tougher than anything else Tesla makes, but looking tough and being safe are not always the same thing. A heavy pickup with an unusual exterior creates different safety questions than a sedan or crossover. How it protects its own occupants, how it interacts with smaller vehicles, and how its weight affects crash energy. There is one more factor people often ignore: speed. Teslas are fast. Even normal versions can accelerate quicker than many gasoline cars people are used to. The power is instant, the car is quiet, and the acceleration feels smooth, so drivers may not always feel how fast they are going. But physics does not care whether a car is electric or gasoline. More speed means more energy, less time to react, and more force in a crash. A safe Tesla driven aggressively can still become dangerous. So, are Teslas safe in a crash? In many cases, yes. Tesla vehicles have strong engineering advantages, low battery placement, serious cabin protection, active safety features, and a reputation built through testing and real-world use. But the honest answer has a second part. Tesla safety depends on how the car is used. If the driver understands the limits of Autopilot and full self-driving supervised, respects speed, stays alert, and treats the car as a powerful machine rather than a self-driving robot, Tesla's safety strengths can really matter. But if the driver over-trusts the software, drives too fast, ignores warnings, or assumes the car will fix every mistake, even a very safe vehicle can become dangerous. That is why both Tesla fans and Tesla critics often miss part of the story. Fans sometimes talk as if crash ratings and technology make the car almost untouchable. Critics sometimes talk as if every Autopilot headline proves the cars themselves are unsafe. Both sides are too simple. So the final answer is this: yes, Teslas can be very safe in crashes. Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X, and Cybertruck all show different versions of Tesla's safety philosophy. But no Tesla is safe because of one single feature. Not the battery, not the cameras, not Autopilot, not FSD, not the screen, not even the crash rating by itself. Tesla's safety comes from the combination of structure, software, speed control, driver attention, and real-world judgment. The car can help protect you, but it cannot replace you. Now I want to know what you think. Do you trust Tesla's crash safety more than traditional cars, or do Autopilot and FSD headlines make you more cautious? Drop your opinion in the comments and subscribe for more Tesla owner guides, EV safety breakdowns, battery advice, and electric vehicle news.